The Avid Shopstress. Hi, everybody. I was just singing my song. I've been hearing it all day, but in light of the events that just took place on yesterday, I can sing that song. I guess I can sing that song all day. I was singing Purple Rain. Purple rain, purple rain, you know? That was one of my favorites. Let me tell you, they say there's a soundtrack to your life, right? He was part of my soundtrack, big time, crazy. And, you know, Prince Rogers Nelson, we lost him on yesterday. My face was in shock. I was in shock. I didn't believe it. Just like many of you probably didn't believe it. I didn't want to believe it. But unfortunately and sadly enough, it is true. And man, I remember when I was young, going to my mom's job, they would have the radio playing and I would hear 1999 and I Want to Be Your Lover, like that music. Yo, he was just phenomenal. He was just phenomenal. And let's not forget his philanthropy, his quiet philanthropy, and his fashion. His fashion was, he was in his own lane. He could rock heels better than me. They said he played basketball in his heels. Wow. He's going to be sorely missed. I was in the service and Diamonds and Pearls, that helped get me through. They played that all throughout the barracks. And just all the hits, Pop Life, High School. One of my most vivid memories of him was American Bandstand. I know I'm dating myself crazy right now. I know it. American Bandstand with Dick Clark. He was about 19, 20 years old and he was on there singing I Want to Be Your Lover. And his hair was nice and flowing and he was pretty. But anyway, I just couldn't do this video without paying some sort of tribute to him. I'm grateful to have a platform and let people know what he meant to me. And he's going to be missed. Yesterday was hard for me. Today's better. Every day gets better, right? So let's talk about what we're going to talk about, ladies. Maybe some guys, right? Some guys too. All right, wait. First I'm going to talk about fit, right? Fit. Let's talk about it. Fit meaning, wait, before we get to fit, my bad. Didn't I go shoe shopping the other day? I took you guys shoe shopping and I want to show you my results, okay? Let me see. Now, what was I shopping for? Black ballet flats. I told you I probably wasn't going to end up with any black ballet flats, right? So, but I did show you, I gave you a sneak preview of what I might purchase, and here it is, right? Voila. Okay, now, this shoe right here, it might be busy for some of you guys. I like a nice quality shoe. I told you about leather. I like a nice quality shoe, right? You could probably wear anything with this, right? But this is what I ended up with. It's cute, fashionable, and on the contrary, you probably can't just wear anything. You got to be careful what you wear with a shoe like this. This is a very busy shoe, so you want to probably refrain from too many prints and wild patterns, okay? Anyway, let's move on real quick. Oh, I paid $125 for these, right? This was the price. I usually try to keep my sandals under $100. I usually don't want to pay that much, but I mean, sometimes you have to pay to get what you want. You have to pay for quality, right? But look, remember my little coupon, right? So they knocked off $25, even though it says 30% off a great selection of regular price spring styles. I remember those exclusions, right? So, but anyway, they gave me the 25 off of every 100. So 25 off of every 100. So I got that, right? If I would have bought these downtown, I think I got these out of Westchester. But if I would have bought these downtown, I probably wouldn't have paid the tax. Oh, fit. Back to fit, people. My ladies. Listen. Oh, I just had a thought. If you guys don't know what American Bandstand is, thank God for Google, right? Google it. Listen. All right. I know I'm all over the place with this. Look at the shoe I have right here. You're talking about fit, right? This is a nice shoe. Doesn't it fit nice? I mean, yeah, it's fitting nice. But I'll give you a tip. When you buying your shoes, you should always try to buy your shoes early. Try to buy them during the day before you walk on your feet a long time, because your feet tend to expand as the day goes on, and then when you buy a shoe, you might not be buying the right fit. Also, you want to make sure you have enough wiggle room for your toes with a heel, and you don't want too much space gapping in the back either. I'll tell you a quick story. My grandmother, she would go shopping. She is the extraordinaire, top dog, like when it comes to dressing, like diva extraordinaire, right? She didn't play. She doesn't play. My grandmother, God bless her, she's gonna be 90 next month, right? Still doing it. She would take me shopping. We go to the mall. We go out. You know, her, myself, my mom, and then I try on some shoes, and then I'm doing this. Here I go. You getting this, director? I'm trying these shoes on, and she walked by me nice and quiet, and she said, "Quan, that's not your shoe." And I'd be like, "Grandma, what you talking about? I'm getting them shoes." And then she'd be like, "That's not your shoe." And she'd walk away, and I'm still fighting with them. I didn't end up getting those shoes 9 times out of 10. So my point is, you already know when something fits you when it doesn't. The worst thing you could do is walk around with your feet hurting. And how many of us do that? We walk around with our feet hurting and thinking it's cute. That is not a good look. Uh-oh, Mr. Director, should I sit back down? Listen, that's not a good look. It's not cute. I remember I don't go out that much anymore. I don't go out to clubs and stuff like that. But when I did, it was ridiculous. I would see people in the club without their shoes on. It would be early in the night too. If you know your feet gonna hurt in them shoes, don't wear them. Just get shoes that fit you. And if you're gonna dance, you gotta take a break. You gotta take a break. But anyway, my point is, make sure your shoes fit. Don't have your toe hanging over the top like a little claw, or hanging off the back and your heel is scraping. Look this, get this, it's scraping, you know? Like you see your heel scraping on the ground. That's not a good look. Don't do it. If something is for you, it's supposed to fit you. It's supposed to be for you. Let me take it a little step further. You can apply that to people. If someone is for you, say you meet a guy and he shows you who he is on the first date, the second date, the third date. You kind of already knew who he was on the first date, but you gave it a second chance. Oh, he might be okay. Oh, I give him the benefit of the doubt. You already knew what it was. Don't waste your time, ladies. Don't waste your time. You know, accept it and move on. If somebody is for you, they're gonna be for you, and you're not gonna feel funny about it. It's gonna be comfortable. You know, it's gonna be comfortable. If you guys get along and you guys are vibing, you know what I mean. Not to say people won't fool you. People are con artists, but you kind of know. You get that feeling. We get that intuition. We have that intuition. We know what it is too, right? Another thing about fit, clothing. Okay, so look, real quick. I bought this dress, right? Little black number. I think, you know, I didn't try this on, right? All right, first of all, I already have something similar to this. So, but I said, well, it's all black. The other one I have is kind of like black and white. But anyway, so this is too wide in the waist. I didn't try this on. You want to always try to try your stuff on before you leave the store so you won't waste your time. This is kind of wide in the waist. I could get away with it, but I don't like the fit. I prefer it to fit a little closer in here. So what am I going to do? What am I going to do, Mr. Director?
Return it.
When it doesn't fit, you must
return it.
You thought we was going to say acquit. No, seriously. One more lesson. This and this. You got Michelin. You got Firestone. You got all your tires hanging out because you know that blouse that you bought is too small. It's not cute. You don't want all of this hanging out, you know, showing all your private areas. This is a private area, especially if you have a couple of stretch marks and stuff like that when you had a little baby and everything. That's a private area now. It's not for the public to see anymore. I mean, and I told you in the beginning I was going to give you my opinions. You can take them and do what you will with them. It's okay. But I'm just telling you, as a lady, you want your clothes to look nice on you. Last but not least, you go into the restaurant, your table is here, their table is here, girl gets up, lady gets up, walks in, she needs to get out between this little slot right here, and what's happening? All of this is out. I see a habit. I see a crack habit. Listen, that's not cute. I see a lot of young ladies, a lot of young girls walking around like that, and you could be looking nice. But then when you turn around and I see all of this hanging out, unacceptable. Unacceptable. Now, I'm not your mama. And surprise, surprise, I have 3 kids and a cat. But I'm going to tell you, I don't advocate it. I have a young niece, and if I see that, she knows I'm going to lose it. I don't advocate that. You know what I mean? We want to look, you want to present yourself as a lady. Well, I'm glad to welcome you into my home. This is my humble abode, my little area. I'm relaxed. I've been in the house all day. I'm glad to have been in the house all day. I miss that 80-degree weather though, but sometimes you got to do that. Sometimes you need your rest. Sometimes you got things to do in the house. So you miss out on that beautiful weather, but I'm sorry. I'm talking about the cat. Guess who came for a visit, right? Anyway, the cat. Say hi, Pouncy. Hi, Pouncy. His name is Mr. Pounce. Anyway, he's a nuisance. This is a nuisance cat. All right, anyway, Mr. Director, anything?
Subscribe.
He always says that. You always say that.
Subscribe to the YouTube channel and like the Facebook fan page.
The Avid Shopstress.
And also reach out to her on Facebook.
Yes, because I'll answer you. We could chat. We could chop it up. You know, you can ask me questions. We can just chop it up. We can talk. What else? Is there anything else?
That's it.
Oh, yeah. We had a little controversy earlier. What do you think? Is it preferably or preferably?
The former.
The who?
Preferably.
What are you talking about? Anyway, he's the director. Anyway, I gotta go. Grace and peace. All right. Who does it?
Okay, come in.
You can